Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Burton Borders. And we've started our European campaign with a cagey 1-0 victory. And in today's Player Watch, I'm going to be looking at the performance of Hakim Ziyech. So we got the job done, just about. And for those of you doubting Romelu Lukaku, and I've heard stuff like, oh, he doesn't score in tight games. Today was a tight game, he delivered. So think of something else to criticise him for. But I'm not here to talk about Lukaku, although he did score a winner. I'm here to look at Ziyech. Ziyech was going to be my topic of a conversation today when I saw his name on the team sheet. I, for one, didn't really want Ziyech to play this game. I'd have preferred someone like a Timo Werner in this game, or even a Callum Hudson-Odoi, because I feel in this game, it required somebody who was going to be committing the other team with one-on-one runs and things like that. Because I underestimated Zenit, and I put my hand up because I thought, last season they didn't perform well in the Champions League, and they I think they finished bottom of their group in the last 2 seasons. Hence, I put a 4-0 win. But no team can be underestimated in this competition. They've won their leagues for a reason. We saw it earlier with young boys beating Manchester United. Well, sorry, shouldn't laugh. But I was kind of laughing at that one and taking a mickey. But you know what? I nearly had egg on my face today because the way that Zenit came out and played, very organised today, made it difficult for us to break down. So it required, as I said, so it was a tough slog. And Ziyech's performance today, very disappointing. I think he just didn't do anything at all of note in this game, and I'm scratching my head to think of any good moments from him. His passing was awry, his shooting was weak, didn't take his man on. The positions he took up today were the safe positions, weren't great. Don't get me wrong, Ziyech had a great pre-season, and he had a good, decent end to last season as well. But I don't think it's quite gelled with him at Chelsea. There's something not there with him at Chelsea at the moment. He's not taken off, and we've yet to see some of those displays that some of those performances that he displayed when he was at Ajax. For me, this game required people with ability to get out and beat the player, beat the last defender. He doesn't commit himself to any of those runs. So okay, he's not playing as a winger. He's playing more of an inverted 10. So he's there to support Lukaku, but he wasn't really offering him a lot of support, and so it made it easy. I think the way that he played, and Mason Mount as well wasn't great on the ball, so he doesn't get away from any of my criticism as well. But the way that Ziyech played, I thought he just made it easy for the Zenit defenders, because what we were doing, we were passing, a lot of the passes were in front of the Zenit defenders. They were able to be well organised, well disciplined in how they held their positions, and it didn't allow for us, and as I said, our movement, as I said, didn't really take them away. It didn't make it uncomfortable for them. So I was calling out for a substitution in the second half. And I knew when I spoke to when we were watching the match, myself and Zane, I said the first sub is going to be Ziyech, but I didn't actually think that it would be for Havertz, actually, because Havertz is kind of similar in that he's more of a sort of movement and passing player, not somebody who's going to run and commit defenders. So I was hoping to see somebody like a Werner or Callum Hudson-Odoi come on today. And this is the sort of game where Pulisic as well, on song and on form Pulisic, this is the sort of games that he can make a difference as well, because I'm scratching my head. Apart from Pulisic on his day, Aznavour when he's got his head screwed on, those are the only two players who, when we are crying out for something a bit different, you can sort of dribble past the player, go one way, go the other way, and just take that, take a defensive team out of their shape a bit and create spaces. Werner, a different type of player where he can, with his runs, he can stretch the play as well. And he's direct. He's a direct player who will commit the defenders with his kind of direct running. So I just said, I wanted to see something a little bit different from the game. But you know what? Tough start to the group. We got 3 points on the board, but all in all, not a great performance, but job done. So what do you think, guys? What do you think of the performance overall, and what do you think of the performance of Ziyech? Am I being a bit too harsh on Ziyech, or are you like me, thought that he wasn't really doing enough in the game and he was very disappointing? What do you think of his performances overall in general for Chelsea? Do you think if he doesn't perform this season that we should be looking to move him on, or do you still have a lot of faith in his abilities and that he'll come good? Just stick your comments in the section below. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this tonight or tomorrow. We'll see how time goes, how I can get on with the editing. So I will see you on the next video. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.